Hi, you guys, and happy Thanksgiving. I'm Carrie Penny, the Happy Crafty Homemaker, and it is very frizzy in my craft room. Welcome to my part of my yarn wall. Y'all have never, I've never filmed in front of my yarn wall. So, if you haven't read my written blog, you may never have seen how much yarn I own. It's a ridiculous amount. As you can see from the title below, today we are opening this month's Darn Good Yarn box, and this is the second time I filmed it, so I already know what's inside. First off, I wanted to show you what I did with last month's yarn. I did share this on my show and tell video last month, but I got this really pretty lavender silk with a grayish black. I don't know if it's going to show up now. You can see it right there. Grayish black stranding in it. Very, very pretty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some natural color fabric. Something kind of in the muslinish family. And I'm actually going to make a drawstring bag. And this is going to be, it'll stick up about this high with the drawstring. And this is going to be the outer portion of it. I thought that'd be really pretty. I really don't feel like doing a layered, lined, zippered bag with it. So I was thinking maybe a little, and then it can be a project bag and I can be reminded of all the time I've spent with Darn Good Yarn now. The patterns that did come with it were some hats. You know, it's the kind of thing, if there was a little bit more yardage in these, if you were getting 100-gram balls instead of 50-gram balls, that's the kind of thing you could very easily make more standard projects with these yarns. But with such a small quantity, it's very hard to make things I personally would normally make. But there's nothing wrong with the yarn. I've really enjoyed working with the yarn so far. So this month, this is what we have. A little bag of Jingle Bells. Not quite sure what to do with those. This is the yarn. Very, very pretty. Kind of bluish gray. Oh, you're not. It's got this tweeding in it, speckleting in it. I really like this. It reminds me a couple of the yak yarns I've seen recently. My husband is finishing making Thanksgiving dinner, so he does our turkey every year. I do all the sides, so I think he's going out to the garage refrigerator to get the sides. But it reminds me a lot of the yak yarns I've seen recently, in particular like Lolo did it, things like that. Hello, Pippin, my little tigre. Very, very pretty yarn. I'm looking forward to working with this. Share my coffee cup today. Yeah, since he decided to join us, I probably had to put my coffee up here on the table. The patterns are cowls again this month. Once again, with only 50 yards, it's very hard to have many options, or 50 grams. I think this one is actually 50 yards, 50 grams. Yeah, 50 yards, 50 grams. Knit gauge is 7 to 9, so it's a worsted weight. US needle 7 to 9, sorry. There's also a little slip in here. It shows part of the processing for this, and it discusses why. Well, yeah, pause it and read it for yourself. And then on the back, hi Yarn Club family, tells you what the yard is, who the designers are. Looking to make a cowl as unique as you, continue each pattern with yarn from your stash or try one of our colorways. So I do enjoy that they add these in. It doesn't add any value, but it does kind of quell some curiosity. This is my last month with Darn Good Yarn. So there'll be one video following after I finish my cowl. I'll probably do the knitted cowl. Losing light because I'm getting blown out from this side. I'm losing light on this side. Making my makeup look even heavier and darker. Yeah, so this is my last month with Darn Good Yarn. The final video will include my final opinions on the company, the yarn, the patterns. Do I think it's a good value? Do I think you're getting what you pay for in it? Things like that. But I do want to take a second. I mentioned in my show and tell that somebody from Darn Good Yarn saw my previous 2 videos and reached out to me through YouTube, letting me know that there was a pattern for the sport weight yarn I got back in September, and offered, you know, hey, email us, let us know you didn't get the pattern, and we'll email it to you. And they were under no obligation to do that. I had obviously not even realized that other people had gotten that box to be able to compare notes and say, oh, well, I didn't get a pattern. Because that was the first set of box, the first box I got, 2 items, but the first box I paid for. And obviously I didn't know any different. I didn't realize that there should have been a pattern. By October, I didn't realize there should have been a pattern. And if they hadn't reached out to me, I still wouldn't know there should have been a pattern to match that yarn or to go with that yarn.
Which of these things need to go in the oven?
One moment. Well, once again, like I keep saying, real life. Yes, he was going into the garage to get the rest of the things to go in the oven to heat up and crisp up and etc. and so forth. So I am going to have to wrap up very quickly. But I do want to say, I know they're a small company, but I'm an even smaller YouTube channel. And for them to have even bothered to reach out to let me know that I should have had a pattern, that there was something that I was missing. I have to say that shows excellent customer support, customer care, and interest in bettering their product, making sure that they're delivering quality goods. So we'll hit more on what I think about the company as a whole, what I think about the box when I do my final follow-up video. I will say I pretty much already have my opinions formed on everything. I don't think this box is going to change my opinion much on that. Sorry, Pippin has decided to lay on me. He's being very, very sweet. But having a customer service reach out like that, or having any company reach out like that, to me, it shows integrity in your business. And I have to say that's something that I very much appreciate. So I did get the pattern. I did forget to print it out, but it's a little clutch purse. So maybe I'll think about trying out the pattern with a different yarn, since I obviously have already used the yarn from September. But yeah, I overall was very impressed with that touch. So this month I'm looking forward to working with the yarn. Once again, cowls are normally not something I think to wear. I have no objection to them. But yeah, so we'll go from here. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I will hopefully be back to film tomorrow morning, my normal show and tell, because I have stuff to share once again. So I look forward to seeing you again. Bye and happy Thanksgiving.